Hungary, what a little country, what a big backstory. There is many people that look to move over to Hungary these days, and there is help out there. Many places, many people offer you help, and in this video we're just going to look at a couple of them. Hungary Helpers offers citizenship services. They help you with all of your immigration process and all the things that you need to know before going over to How to Hungary has written a book, also lives in Hungary, emigrated to Hungary, also can give you information on moving to Hungary. Remo is one of the jobs and one of the job prospect sites so that you can have a look through what jobs are available. They're a big agency out there. There is also another one called Glassdoor. If you search the net, you will even find guides to living in Hungary on our own government website. These are Hungarian immigration lawyers, again not outside, not inside Budapest, so might be a little bit cheaper. Their website will give you all the information you need to know. And then we have many of the forums, Reddit, with loads of people offering advice and information on their journeys and what they've been doing. MTH also give you information and advice on moving to Hungary and permanent residency, immigration, etc. Global Citizen Solutions, they give you advice on retiring to Hungary and living the life over there. This one is a fabulous website if you are looking at locations in Hungary. This will give you, Visit Hungary will give you not only the opportunity to understand Hungary as a tourist, but it will give you the understanding of some of the areas and some of the places to start looking at that you might enjoy in Hungary. This is another one, Support Your Life in Hungary. They offer language services as well, so you can learn to speak Hungarian if you want to. Another great website and more help. Now, with all of these websites, what you have to remember is they all offer various services, various standards of knowledge within their own domain. Many of them want to move forward and start looking at lots of things, so they cover as much as they possibly can to extract your money in the best way they can. So where do you actually start if you're thinking about moving to Hungary? If you fall short, you are going to be back here in the UK a lot worse off than when you went. When you are looking for advice and information from people in Hungary, you have to remember that many people's journeys are very different. Everybody is individual. Some people have lots of money, some people have very little money. Some people want different things. They want socialization, they want to live amongst communities, other people want to be isolated. Some people are looking for investments, some people are looking for back-arse places that are just lifestyle changes. When we go into property, and this is where I specialise, the first thing that most people do is they hit that Google, finding property in Hungary, because Google can answer all of your questions. Well, unfortunately, Google is very sketchy on Hungary. Google, when I have put in property in Hungary, has brought me up instantly these three places. Firstly, it has decided that property for sale works well with Rightmove because of my location here in the UK. So it's sending me to Rightmove to look for property in Hungary. You will find some properties on Rightmove for Hungarian properties, but realistically, is it your start off point? Cheap Hungarian properties. This has got to be one of the best, catchiest tags. Cheap Hungarian properties. What that might as well say is look at all the shit, and as long as you don't know where you're going, you'll probably find your perfect dream home. Hungarianhouses.com. Hungarianhouses.com have been around for a long time. I know the two guys that used to own two of the companies. One is Hungarian Houses, one is Houses in Hungary or something like that. They've split up, they've gone their separate ways. One is Dutch, one is German. At the end of the day, they produce a website in English so that you can understand it and you can buy from them. A lot of what these guys are advertising comes from the main site. This site is where you want to be, ingatland.com. Ingatland.com, the reason it is in English at the moment is because I am using my Google Translate. So I've opened it in Messenger into Google Chrome. By opening it in Google Chrome, it allows me to change it into English. It also allows me to change it back to Hungarian so that when you contact me, it means you're not saying to me, I've found a lovely house in the village of Uphill or Backside or whatever, because the initial translation will change the village names. So you need to translate it back so that you can explain to somebody where you are planning on buying. This is the main Ingatlan site. There is 87,000 properties on this site if you are not putting any of your listings in, if you are not stipulating an area. My advice to you is area, area, area. Property in Hungary sells on sale and demand. If you are finding a cheap house, then chances are there's no demand for it. Careful when you are selecting, and please be careful on the information that you are collecting from various people. There is a huge amount of help out there, but none of them absolutely specialize in the property market. Specialists in the property market are called estate agents, and estate agents specialize. They understand the market in their local area. The problem with agents is they have two jobs. One, to befriend you. The second is to sell the property to make their commission. So be very careful when getting information from estate agents, although many of them will help you on your journey to find the right house for you. Think about your needs, your requirements. We are all very, very different in what we need and what we understand about the country. Hopefully this video has been informative and you're able now to look at some of the websites that I have suggested on this site. If you need information on property, then contact me. I operate a WhatsApp group that connects people before they even go out to Hungary. And if you want connecting before you go out to Hungary, make some friends, make some contacts. You can't be friends with everybody, but there is many people out there that will befriend you and give you the information that you need completely free of charge. Obviously, there is charges for services from many of these vendors, but ultimately you have to ask yourself, how much are you going to lose without somebody else's help? Bye for now.